The 49ers just announced that they signed Mariano Sori-Marin, linebacker from Minnesota. Sori-Marin started 48 games in college at Minnesota. That's a lot of games. It seems like the Niners learned something from the Brock Purdy experience and the Trey Lance experience. And what they learned is that college experience really matters. If you're going to contribute to this team that's so veteran and win now, you better be pretty much a 30-year-old rookie. And Brock Purdy is. I think Trey Lance probably thought, I'm 20 years old. They're highly invested in me. I'm going to be here a long time. And he learned that actually they will push anyone out very quickly. I'm not saying Trey Lance won't work out, but if the Niners learned anything from these two things, it's that college experience really does matter for their team culture, whatever you want to say. And Mariano Sori-Marin checks that box, played a lot of football. Also, what's interesting about him, 6'2", 236. You see that and you think, he is a middle linebacker on this team. Dre Greenlaw, D. Winters, those are outside linebackers. 5'11", fast, 6'2", 236. That's almost like Fred Warner. So I looked him up. Fred Warner, when he was at the Combine a few years ago, 6'3", 236, ran a 4.64. Mariano Sori-Marin at his pro day a few weeks ago, a couple months ago, 6'2", 236, 4.64. So you can see how he landed on the Niners' radar. Also, Fred Warner ran a 4.28 20-yard shuttle. Sori-Marin, 4.27. So there's some similarities. Fred Warner, obviously much more explosive, strong, productive, just better, third-round pick. Sori-Marin might end up being his backup. He'll start up on the practice squad, and if he progresses and impresses, then he'll eventually could be maybe the backup middle linebacker on this team, because the Niners don't really have a backup middle linebacker. Jalen Graham, the last pick of the draft, will have an opportunity. He's also 6'2", 220. But you need some size and length there because the Niners play a lot of zone defense. The backup middle linebacker the last couple of years was Azeez Al-Shaair. Now he's gone. Niners play a lot of zone defense. They play a lot of quarters. That's 4 deep, 2 safeties, 2 corners, and 3 underneath. A middle linebacker and 2 outside linebackers, or a middle linebacker, an outside linebacker, and a nickelback. And you think about it, that's a lot of ground to cover underneath for those linebackers. So they got to be fast. The ones outside especially got to cover all that ground to the sideline. But the guy in the middle, what the Niners want, the reason they wanted Fred Warner to begin with, who was not a middle linebacker in college, mind you. He was like a nickel. He was like an outside. He was on the perimeter. They want him disrupting that, not just the check down area, but they want to make it really tough to throw over the top of Fred Warner. It's really hard to throw over the middle on the 49ers because he plays deep and he's 6'3.5", and he has long arms and he can jump 38 inches and he has really good hand-eye coordination. It's just you probably shouldn't throw over the middle against the 49ers. That's where they want to throw and that's where they want to take away. So that's what they're looking for. Their linebackers are really coverage specialists, converted safeties, and this guy sort of fits that mold. So if you're wondering why the Niners signed Mariano Sori-Marin, that's why. He's also Cuban-American, which makes him unique as well. So congratulations, Mariano Sori-Marin. You got big shoes to live up to in Fred Warner. I hope you appreciate the comparison.